Good morning from Santa Cruz Catholic Church in Tucson, Arizona. Again, it's Wednesday, June 8th, and I want to share a reflection about St. Joseph. And since the solemn feast of the Sacred Heart is Friday, I would like to talk about the heart of Joseph, especially in relation to the Sacred Heart of Christ. In the prayer that concludes the Pope's letter on St. Joseph, prayer to St. Joseph, it goes like this: Hail, guardian of the Redeemer, spouse of the Blessed Virgin Mary. To you, God entrusted his only Son. In you, Mary placed her trust. With you, Christ became man. Someone questioned me about that. That's the first part of that prayer. There's a second part. That last part of the prayer, with you, Christ became man. And he thought, oh, that doesn't sound right. It could be misinterpreted if you were to think that we're praying that Joseph, or praying in such a wise that Joseph is implied to be the father of Jesus in the natural order as we understand fatherhood. But it doesn't say that. It says, with you, Christ became man. And there's a theological truth that Joseph was part of the God's plan that the Word would assume human nature. In other words, we call this the Hypostatic Union. I know that's a big word, but it means that Joseph is in this predetermination of God that the second person of the Trinity would assume human nature. And I say that because Jesus was born within the marriage of Joseph and Mary. Some preachers, in their enthusiasm, perhaps, of Mary's consent and how wonderful and, in a sense, brave she was, imply that she was a single mom, which is totally incorrect. Mary was married to Joseph at the time of the miraculous conception, the virginal conception of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit. In other words, Jesus was conceived within the sanctified union of Joseph and Mary. Or to say it another way, the marriage of Joseph and Mary was made in heaven. And for that reason, we can say that Joseph's is part of the reality of the hypostatic union, that it was necessary. Just as Mary was necessary to Christ becoming man, Joseph's marriage to Mary was necessary in order for Christ to become man. Okay, having gotten that out of the way, now we can talk about Joseph's relationship to Jesus. He really has a father relationship to Jesus. And in every human way, he is a father to Jesus. And what father had more affection for a son than Joseph for Jesus? And many eloquent preachers, much more eloquent than myself, will be able to speak of that affection of the hearts of Joseph and Jesus. Joseph holding Jesus to his own breast. You know, we have that lovely verse in the Gospel of John where the beloved disciple leaned on the breast or the heart of Christ. How often did the child Jesus lay his head on the heart of Joseph? And what kisses they exchanged, what flames of affectionate love passed between the two of them. And because Joseph is a true father, he imparts a formation in human love. Now, again, this is hard to grasp, considering that Jesus is a divine child. He's endowed with all grace. He's the source of all grace, and he's infused with all wisdom. How could he grow in love? Well, St. Luke says he grew in stature and wisdom and grace. And if he's truly human, then he had to mature in human love. And the whole devotion to the Sacred Heart of Jesus is that he has a human heart, that God is loving us with the human heart of Jesus. It's a beautiful reality for us to experience and to contemplate. But Joseph's heart was so close to the heart of Jesus, and humanly speaking, Jesus surely received something from Joseph in the way of human love. Now again, this human love is united to the divine love, and they're inseparable, but it is the reality and the mystery that God would love us with a human heart. Joseph has a human heart too, and the heart of Joseph is the most united heart to the Sacred Heart, after, of course, the Immaculate Heart of Mary. God bless you and have a good day. Go to Joseph.